It's probably live, but it doesn't say live yet. Now it does. Okay, hello everybody, it's Margaret. I'm Margaret, it's Margaret. I'm Margaret. Welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some things that I've picked up at different places. Some of them are from Goodwill, some are from thrift stores, and a few things are from garage sales. What was happening was I'm cleaning my workroom, and I found a whole bunch of stuff that I put under my piano bench to do haul videos with that I just never hauled. And so I was like, you know what, I need to take pictures of all this stuff, so let me come and share it with you guys before I do that. So I kind of picked out some really cool pieces from all the different hauls that I have and thought I would come and share them with you. And I'm actually going to need some of your help today because I have a couple of mystery pieces that I just can't figure out what they are. So I'm kind of excited because you guys always help me out with stuff, and yeah, when I don't know what they are, somebody will be able to say, hey, that's what it is, Margaret. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Margaret, and I make money to help support my family by flipping things on eBay that I buy from garage sales and estate sales and thrift stores and all of this. And yesterday I went to a different Goodwill outlet, so I have a haul coming up soon for that, and I actually was able to get a bunch of footage in there as well. So hello everybody in the chat. I'll pop in. I'm going to say hey real fast to who's here, and then I'll wait, and if there's questions, I'll grab them at the end. But hi, Dawn, and a bunch of carrots, and Fine H Finds, and Meryl, and Kate's Place. Hello. Okay, so let me dive right in and start with some of the stuff that I picked up. All right, so clang. One of the things that I picked up was this stein. I got it at a garage sale for $1. And steins can be hit or miss, but I figured for $1 I would take my chances on it. This one has got like a Austrian crest, and then the bottom gives me the brand, which is King. So let me share with you guys what I found on that. I didn't find the same exact one that I remember. Okay, these are not sold. So these are just ones that are up there to kind of give you an idea about steins, and if you're able to find them or get them for cheap. They're usually, I mean, like if you see it for $1, it might be worth picking up, you know, why not? So that one's on auction. Okay, let's take a look at some solds. And these are sold for just the word stein, and I'll come back and find my search for this one. I don't know what they're doing. So as you can see, here's some different ones. Again, let me turn off auctions because I don't do auctions. I feel like that skews the price of what we're looking at. So, oh my gosh, look at this gorgeous one, $343. So, German type steins, you know, you can kind of see the prices are all over the place. Generally, the lidded ones are a little bit better, but look at these. These are about 40 bucks. So, if you're out and about and you see steins, it might be worth looking at if the price is right. Here are some other ones, like this one's got my same crest on it, if this one doesn't have a lid. So I'll probably put mine up for about $25. So picking up something for $1, and when it sells for about 25 bucks, that'll be a good around $20 profit. So that's pretty good. Okay, next up we have got, okay, next is another mug that I picked up, and this is an initial R, and this is an Anthropologie mug, and it's kind of the style of this mug is like a shaving mug, but it's not a shaving mug. But it's got that little shaving mug type handle and that kind of footed base on it. And so I actually did not know that this was an Anthropologie brand. I know some people know their Anthropologie stuff, but I just like the look of it. And then, so when I searched it, I just did initial R shaving mug. And then it popped up and that it was Anthropologie. So that was helpful. So there was one that sold for 11 bucks, and there are some others up. And the prices are kind of like whoop, all over the place. So some for $8, and then somebody's got, you know, 2 for $22. Here's one for $29. So I'll probably put mine around the $15 mark, and then just wait because I can, right? Hello, Lydia. So I bought it for 25 cents. So if I sell it for about $15, that's a good $10 or $11 profit in that range, approximately. So that's not too shabby. That's pretty good. Okay, then let me see what I've got next for you guys. Oh, it's another kind of stein, which must have been the day for steins. But I really liked this one. I just thought it was really pretty. So what the tag go? Okay, this one I got it at a charity store. So it's this. I think it maybe used to have a lid. I think these little notches on the side might be, I could be wrong, where a lid used to live on there, but maybe not. But anyway, it's really pretty anyway. So, and I bought it for $3. So, and I know that this style has a name, but I couldn't think of it for the life of me. So, let me share with you guys. And $3 for me is kind of a lot to pay, but I guess I liked it that much when I bought it. So there's that. Okay, so the search I did was blue stoneware, Gertz mug, floral, West Germany, because that's some of the stuff I saw on it, just kind of throwing it out there. All right, there were no exact matches. This was kind of similar, this one with the blue kind of stoneware look to it. And so what I ended up doing, because sometimes this happens when you search on eBay and it's not there, because sometimes it's just not there. So I'll do an Etsy search and then I'll do like a Google. So this is on Etsy. And again, kind of similar, but this is another good way to get keywords when you find stuff that's similar. Salt glaze was another word I saw on here. But again, I didn't see my same exact one. So I just kept digging. Let's see, was this a different search? Where was it? I feel like I did find something more similar. But now I can't find it. Anyway, I think I settled in my brain on listing this for around $25 or $30. I couldn't find one just quite like it. Gosh, I feel like I saw one a lot more similar. I must be scrolling past it and my eyeballs just aren't saying, aha, there we go. That one's kind of like it. Let me flip back over. So, now you can't see it. Oh, because I have my screen is too far over. There we go. So this one with the pewter lid kind of has that same kind of style of the flower, sort of. And then there's another one that's blue and white with the flowers over here for $25. I think mine's cooler, personally. Maybe I'm biased. So I'll probably put mine up for maybe $29.99 with like a best offer on it. And having spent $3 on it, it's probably still about a $20 profit if I'm able to get the price that I want. So we'll see. But I put best offer on most things. But I probably wouldn't take less than 17 on it. I'll probably put that as my lowest, like automatically decline if it's lower than 17. Okay, those mugs are bumping into each other. It's making me nervous. Okay, let me say, hey, how many friends do we have watching? 37 friends. Hi, go over there and hit the thumbs up button. I know it's a weird time. Okay, so I had to strike while the iron was hot. Well, I had a second. Okay, are you ready? This is something I got I got this at Savers in one of the bags, in a bag. And I'm actually editing the bag video that I think I got this from. I can't remember. And unfortunately, I took it out of the bag, and now I can't remember how much I bought it for, but I'm not sure I'm going to sell it. Okay, does anybody know who this is, or what this is, rather? It is a creature, and it is from, I'm going to give you a hint, from Doctor Who. And this is a weeping angel. And that's why in the thumbnail I have my eyes open really big, because the thing with the weeping angels is you don't blink. Because if you blink, the minute that you let them out of your sight, they get closer and closer. And then they have their eyes covered because if they see their own selves, then they'll turn to stone or something like that. So they can't like see each other. They can't like catch their own reflection. So they'll cover up their own eyes. Anyway. So that's a weeping angel. Super creepy because like in the show, like that was probably one of the scariest Doctor Who episodes when I first saw it. Because it just like gets closer. Like when they blink or they turn around, like there's one behind them and they didn't realize it. They turn around and like it's like right there, like getting closer and closer and closer. Anyway. But it's a nightlight. Isn't that refreshing? So if you're scared at night, you know, if you're scared of the dark and you need a nightlight, then why not get a weeping angel nightlight? So that's what that is. But totally creepy. Probably the scariest one I saw. Now that I know, it's one of those things like with the Sixth Sense or some of those, once you know the secret at the end, it's not as scary because now I know what happens, but it's still creepy, right? Okay, so weeping angel nightlight. I didn't find one up for sale on like eBay or anything. There were other weeping angel stuff like Christmas ornaments and pop figures and things like that. So here's one with just a figure, right, of a weeping angel. Look, that's a creepy, scary face of it, right? Yeah, hide your face, weeping angel. So there's that. But here was one that is up for sale on a different site that's up for $19.99. So that's pretty cool. And then Amazon, they're currently unavailable. So that's, that's what they look like. I might sell it because if that's what it looks like with the nightlight lit up and you can't see its face, that kind of defeats the purpose. So maybe I'll sell it on eBay for 20 bucks. Why not? But I will definitely make you know what? Was I even showing you? I was looking at it. I don't know if you could see it. Or did that flip over? That's what I was saying. If that's what it looks like you can't see its face, then maybe I'll go ahead and sell it. So, but yeah, I'll make a video of it. I'll get a little light bulb to put in there, and then I'll make a video with it lighting up and not, I don't know, creepy music, all that fun stuff. Yeah, right. You're trying to go into the bathroom in the middle of the night and you can't get your eyes open. Get my eyes open. So, all right. Moving on. So the next thing I picked up was this. I just thought it was cool. It is a paperweight. It says "Born to Golf, Forced to Work," and I got it at a charity shop for 75 cents. It says "Made in Great Britain," and it's not selling for a huge amount, but for 75 cents, I was like, yeah, okay, it's easy to take a picture of, easy to ship, easy to everything. Okay. Let me show you here. So these are 3 listings that are up currently. They're all about 10 bucks or so, a little more with the box. Let me click on solds. I don't think there were any. No, but I'm fairly certain that this is vintage, so I'm going to put it on Etsy as well. I would bet my Great Britain that it's vintage, because that's just before 2000 now, so that's easy. All right, moving on. Are you guys Doctor Who fans? If you are, let me know. Who's your favorite Doctor? Mine? Oh, I really like Christopher Eccleston a lot. I think because it was the reboot, and he was just the first one that got me into it again. Or really got me into it. But Matt Smith was amazing too. Oh, they were just all so good. Come on, whatever. But who's your favorite? Okay, moving on. Let's see. What do I have next? Oh, okay. This is something that if you don't know about these, you probably should get them on your radar. And these are called Storyteller dolls, and they're usually like a ceramic, and they'll have like a lady usually, and there'll be little kids all over her, right? And so this is a Storyteller doll, like so. And there are different Native American tribes that make these, and this one, or is it all just Quixote? No, I think different ones make them. Yeah, Pueblo. Anyway, Navajo. So different tribes make them. This one is actually a reproduction. It even says on the bottom that it's not Native American made, but I still think because there are people that collect these Storyteller dolls. Hang on, I see a question in the chat. I'll have to come back in a second. There are people that collect these, and so I went ahead and picked it up. I paid $5 at, I think it was an estate sale for this. But let me share with you guys. So if you see them out, you'll know what they are because they can go for good money. So here's one. Wow, Native American miniature Storyteller doll. So that one's sold. I feel like it's really. Let me try to make it bigger for you guys. Hang on. Trying to make it bigger so you can see it a little bit better. I don't know why. I feel like the pictures aren't that big today. How can we do this? I know it's awkward, but I'm trying to make it better for you so you can see the pictures better. Okay, so like here's this guy sold for 20 bucks. This one, Quixote Storyteller signed, sold for 71. This one sold for 30. My mom has one that my grandmother had. So I think my mom has 2. And the one my mom has is really big. It's like probably 12 inches tall. It's really, really cool. So as you can see, this 5-inch one sold for $20. So yeah, that's kind of, if you see stuff like that, like usually the mouth is open on the lady who's the storyteller because she's telling the stories. And look, this one sold for $175. So yeah, I mean, just keep that out. Keep your eyes open for stuff like that. It'll look like a lady. maybe with her mouth open singing or talking, and then little kids all over her. So that's a Storyteller doll. Okay, I'm looking here. Oh, I was like, what is that? Okay, I'll come back to the chat. So anyway, yeah, so because like here's one that sold for 102. So if you're out like at garage sales or estate, maybe like a thrift store doesn't realize like what it is. So yeah, they may not understand that that's something that could go for good money. So anyway, I paid $5 for this one. It's pretty small. I'll probably list her for, because she's not, oh boy, I guess I should have digged a little more. Is digged correct? No, I don't know. I should have dug around a little bit more, but I'm guessing around at least $20, if not more. I might put more on her, even though she's not technically Native American, but she's a Native American style Storyteller doll. So maybe I'll put 35 on her and see how it goes. I'm just worried. This is going to be one of those, if I put 35 on it and it's going to sell like in 2 seconds. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll put more. Okay, maybe I'll put 40 on her. And then we'll just see. I can always drop the price, right? So if I do end up selling her for 40 and I paid about $5, that's probably about 30-something dollars in profit there. Okay. So there's that as far as the Storyteller dolls. Keep that on your radar. I have a couple other things that for y'all to keep on your radar when you're out there. That's always fun to have stuff. It's like, ooh, that's a new one for me. Okay, this one may not be a new one for you. Probably not. This is a keepsake ornament, and the reason I got this one, it was at an estate sale, and I believe I paid about $2 for him. The reason I went ahead and got him is because he's an African American Santa, and they tend to sell a little bit better. So he's still in his box. He's Santa's from around the world, United States of America. And let's see what he's going for. Thank you. Yes, give me that thumbs up, my juice. Okay, so here's this one. And as you can see, I don't see him for selling for just as much. These are up for sale. One's up for $12.99 with free shipping, $19.99 free shipping. And then, because I guess they're in the United States, one came out with a white Santa and a black Santa. And so, yeah, I don't know. There's not really a whole lot that were sold on here. So, this is 2004, so it's not vintage. Because there's only a few up there, unless my keywording is horrible. What did I say in my search? How did I search this? Hallmark, Santas from around the world. Is that all I put? Black United States. I don't know. I'll probably still put him up for about $15. Even though there's not solds and there's only a couple, I don't know. I'll try to figure out a way to make sure that, here's the thing. Okay, so when you're looking at the name of this, I'm thinking to myself, that's a lot of keywording that I want to make sure that maybe somebody is not looking for this particular African American Santa. They're just looking for an African American Santa to put on their Christmas tree, right? And so if you're just putting like what it says on the box, then that might lose you some customers, right? I definitely want to make sure that I get the Hallmark and maybe a few of the keywords, but then make sure that this is in maybe some of my description or some of my item specifics. But then maybe my title, try to get, it's a Christmas ornament. Try to get some of a better, just if somebody was looking for just a black Santa ornament, that this one might pop up, because just putting, Hallmark Santas around the world, United States of America, like I could take a lot of that out and put in other things that people might be searching for. And hopefully mine will show up in more searches than just if they're searching for that particular one. Hope that makes sense. Okay, doesn't even say, a lot of them don't even say Christmas in the title. All right, yeah, I think just focusing, if you focus too much on just like, I'm just going to put what's on the box, then you're maybe missing out on some of the other buyers that might be not just looking for this. Are y'all going to fight now here? Well, I guess they are. My cats have decided to fight now. Okay, so keep that in mind too. Don't get just so focused on like, I'm just going to put what's on the box, and then you miss a lot. Okay, so cross my fingers that will help me sell it faster and maybe for more. I'll have to do a search for other African American Santa ornaments, Christmas ornaments, and see what's out there and see what's been selling and things like that. Okay, Right. Major keyword missing there. Totally. Totally. Okay, next up. I picked this one up at the same charity store shop that was $1. And these are Crate and Barrel, which is usually a pretty good pickup. Crate and Barrel, and these are super duper heavy. They're pine cone place card holders, set of 4, and they're signed on the bottom. I think it's a Merrill Waltz. I can't get it to show you. I couldn't find these same exact ones, but let me share with you. Crate and Barrel is usually a fair thing to pick up. So these are sold listings of place card holders. Here's some little owls for $15. Some little gifts. Oh, I'm taking off auctions. Let's just do buy it now. 15. There's some that best offer of 25. So these may or may not have been the best buy. I don't know. They're pine cones. They're cute. I need to get them up there now before Thanksgiving, right? So yeah, those are going to get listed really soon. I will probably, let's see, what am I going to put on these? Eek. Let's take out Crate and Barrel and do pine cone. Pine cone, place card holder. Oh my. Apparently the Bolo for Les Objets pine cone place card holders, new in box. So here's a few other ones that, oh gosh, prices are all over the place. There's only 4 of them. So maybe I'll put like $17 or so on it. That's probably going to be high for what it'll sell for. But I'll probably do that, put 17, and then, you know, do the best offer thing. It automatically accept anything over $13, $12, automatically decline anything under 10, something like that. And then hopefully it'll get sold. Okay. I'm going to come answer your question in just a minute. I'm going to save the questions for the end, but I see it and I will come back to it. Okay, then next. Oh, okay. So remember how I told you a while back? I don't think I shared this with you guys. I went to that. It was a new Goodwill for me. And it was the one where I talked about my child was able to negotiate a price on a Nerf gun, which was bananas to me. But at the register, the lady checking out was like, oh, okay, and changed the price. But it had a ton of inches stuff, and it was kind of in a weird location, so you couldn't get to it off the main road, but you could see it, so you had to go kind of back through a neighborhood to get to it. It was really good. It was really good. Okay, so, now I'm trying to think. Oh, Dan's asking what were they made of. I don't know. They're cast metal for sure, because they're super duper heavy. Okay, so I got this. Let me see if anybody knows. Well, it tells you what it is right on it. So steel stamp figures. It was all taped up. Price was $6, which was pricey for me. But what they are like for, you could use it for metalworking or for leather. And they're these little metal stamps, you know, like so. And you hammer it and it pounds it in the metal or the leather or the wood or whatever it is that you're lettering or numbering. So these are all numbers. And then I also, it was missing one of the numbers, but that's okay, I think. I also got this one, same price, $6, same deal. And then this one, if I get the lid off of it. Come on, lid. Oh, it's still taped on that side. This one is the alphabet. And it is not missing any letters. So there's that. Okay. Boom. In the box. So, oh, Kate says she sold some of these a few months ago. Sweet. That's promising to hear. Okay, so here are the numbers. These are sold, but they're complete. Mine is missing one of the numbers. So around $20, $25. So because mine is missing a number, I'll probably put it up for, I don't know, 17 or so, maybe a little bit less. But I think it'll still do okay. Who needs all the numbers anyway? All right, let's take a look at the alphabet ones. So here are the solds for the alphabet. Let's see, that's got a bunch of different ones in it. I know I saw some, hang on. Aha, here we go, $18 for that one. $26 over here, $35 over here. So, cool. So we've got some good numbers on those. So even though I paid up, so I was like, yeah, that was, oh, $50, sweet. was it the alphabet ones or the numbers? I kind of considered putting them together as a lot, so I might do that and put them. Maybe I'll do that. Put it at $50, right? So yeah, that was kind of pricey for me to spend $6 on them, but I did. And again, I didn't look them up before I left. I just bought them. I was like, you know what? I'm taking a chance and getting them, and I'm glad I did. So we'll see how it goes. Then, worst case scenario, my kids will use them and just spell rude words all over the house. Okay, yours was a lot with both. Okay, maybe I'll do that. That'll make it easier anyway. Okay, the next item I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, so this is something I haven't quite decided if I'm selling or not yet, because it's something I like. I'm going to share you the picture, and I'm going to cover the name. Anybody know who this fella is, or fellows? Anybody? I bet you will. And if you don't, then you will hereafter, because you need to know. This is a character from a book written by Cervantes, I think is the author. And his name is, I'm looking in the chat, see if anybody's got it. His name is Don Quixote. So Don Quixote is a very, very famous story of a nobleman. I think he was a nobleman, and he kind of went mad with like all of these like chivalrous stories, and he decides that he needs to be a knight, and he goes on all these adventures, and decides he needs like a maiden, like a fair maiden, and he chooses this peasant woman or something like that, and then he's gonna go fight this dragon. He thinks he needs to fight a dragon. And it's a windmill, because of course there's no dragons. So he's like going to battle with this windmill and his fair squire, Sancho. Anyway, so there's a lot of people that collect Don Quixote stuff. So this is a Don Quixote, I think it's a cigar box. Yeah, like a cigar or, tobacco-yana box where you put your cigars and all your doodads for stuff, right? There's even some holes up there. Okay, so this is a Don Quixote box, and I have a few. I personally have like a framed art of Don Quixote, and I have a copper like figurine, like little statuette. I don't know. There's just something about him, right? I paid $10 for this. Can you see that? I paid $10 for this box, and I'm really struggling with selling it. Isn't it cool? It's like kind of a leather bound, like tooled sort of leather look to it. And then the nice like wood is all lacquered inside. I just need to sell it. What am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with it? So, Don Quixote, let's take a peek. But I just wanted to bring that to your attention if you weren't familiar with Don Quixote, that if you see, I'm going to share with you guys different things, not just that are selling or have sold, so that you can see, and then kind of like imagery that you can be looking for. Like, how do you know if it's Don Quixote or not, right? He followed his dreams, yes. He was like, screw it, I'm doing what I want, right? Okay, so these are just different like books and figurines and all kinds of different stuff. Don't even think about it, cat. Get away from that. She's eyeballing my Star Wars stuff. Stop it. Okay, so here, like a coin. So a lot of the imagery you'll see, like this, he's often portrayed as a really skinny guy in a big suit of armor and like a big ginormous lance. And sometimes you'll see, like here the windmills in the background. Let me see if I can zoom it for you. You'll see the windmills. That's the thing he thought was like a dragon he was going to slay, right? Yes, I've never seen the Man of Menchaca. But I know it's based on him. So, and then sometimes he'll have like a dude with him on a little pony, or not a pony, a donkey, right? Because Sancho goes around on a donkey with him. Okay. So, there's that. So those are just like books and things. I just did the search for straight just Don Quixote. So this is Don Quixote figurines, and there's a Yadro. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Sorry, I'm zooming up to the top for you. Signed porcelain plaque. Oh, forget that. That's too little. So I've seen figurines carved in wood. I've seen metal. I've seen all kinds of different ones. So here's a Yadro figurine, Don Quixote. Yeah. So like this one where he's like this skinny dude with this big, kind of like a lance that you would see guys on it like jousting with or whatever. Anyway, so there's that. I just wanted to share that with you guys, because when I, look for Don Quixote, oh, here was just some artwork I was going to show you. Some, like, imagery. Can you see that? I don't know if my thing is showing up right. Sancho, yes. Yes. Okay. So, actually, I didn't even go back and look up Don Quixote. What was that? Tool, leather, tobacco, box. I don't know if I'm searching this correctly. So here's like a lidded trinket box. That's tiny though. Mine's big. Oh, so like a cigar box, right? Embossed leather, 45 bucks is up there for that. Oh, that's a sold. Okay. So that's not too bad. Maybe I should go ahead and sell it, because this looks pretty much like mine. Almost exactly like mine. Let's take a look. Yeah, the inside. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So that was sold. Of course, they did free shipping, which I don't generally do free shipping. So let me go back and see. Could you all see that? Did I have the whole screen all funky? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Can you all not see? Hopefully y'all are able to see it. I'm trying to fix this. Scooch. There. Okay, so $45 on that one. But let me see if there's any up there. So the other thing I like to look for is, yeah, that's sold, but what do we have that's still listed? So still listed, there's a few, not exactly like mine. So yeah, I might put him up a little bit higher, because it's in really nice shape. Here's one that's at 51, but I have a feeling like the figure of him is going to do a little bit better. So I'll probably put him around the $50. He went mad from too much sanity. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell it. Right? I'm gonna sell it. Okay. Then I have a few things that I don't know what they are. So I'm gonna ask you for help, because when I see things that I don't know what they are, then it might be worth something, and so it's like good to take a chance. Okay, first item. I have three things I don't know what they are. You ready for this? I am, because I want to know what it is. So it's this, right? Okay. At first I thought it was like a vintage, like they would put their scissors in the sewing room, but it's so small. It's beaded, and it's got these two kind of pockets, but they seem too small to be for like scissors, and too wide. And then there's like these parts down here, and then here's the back. So I'm guessing you would hang it on the wall with these. What is this? Anybody? So I don't know what it is, and I bought it because I thought it was cool, but I don't know what it is. So I have no idea how to even list it or search it. Beaded wall hanging container. Beaded. that would be my search. So question mark on that. So that's the first thing. I'm going to come back and look in the chat. Second thing, I feel like this is on the tip of my tongue for what it is. Are you ready? It's so weird. What is this? Okay, this was 75 cents, so it was worth me taking a chance on it, but wait for it. At first I thought, oh, it's a funky vase. Look at that funky vase, right? But it's not a vase. Watch the bottom. You ready? This part's got a hole, but then this part's got like little holes and a stopper. Okay? So then I thought, well, maybe it's a thing for watering plants, and you put the water in there, and you put this on the plant, and then it's like, psh, like sprinkling the plants, but it's really fancy. But my problem is that when you're filling it up with the water, because you want to go water stuff, you already got holes in the bottom. But then what? Or do you just leave it on your plant, and you take the water to it, and you pour the water in the hole? Can't be. It can't, but it's got holes in this end. Neti pot. Oh gosh, no, I think there's something in there. There is. Okay. Question mark? I'm going to have to Google it, because then there's a stopper thing in the bottom. But what's that all about? Okay. So this is a mystery piece for me. And the ladies, when I was checking out, were also all trying to... I could totally take a picture, but I thought it would be fun. Let's have a mystery together. I will come back to the chat. Okay, then but wait, there's more. Even bigger mystery piece. Okay. And this one I might just keep. I don't know. I can't keep it, but I don't know what it is. Okay. This I spent $5 for. $5 is a lot for me to spend on something I don't know what it is. But look at this. Okay. Here it is. So there is that. I feel like it's maybe like an art installation of I can't hear you, Sonny. What are you saying, huh? So, right? Okay, so it's got this end over here. And it's got this end over here. And then maybe it's a planter. No, it's not a planter. And then it's got this weird, that piece like that. Unless it's just art. Is it art? Or like, right? And you're like calling the sheep in from the heels? The heels? Right? And you blow into this horn. It's and then, what? Huh? It's just fancy. You put your phone in there, and then like it shoots out the sound on this end. Maybe. That would be fun, huh? Okay, let's try it. What shall we listen to? I have to find something appropriate. Oh, but no. YouTube will say, oh my gosh, you can't play that. That's somebody's trademark stuff. Here, we'll do just a sec. Okay, that's normal. I can't fit my phone in it. That won't work. Okay, that won't work. Okay, so I like my ear horn idea. But then here's the bottom, right? So it's got little bumpers on the bottom to keep it from scratching up your furniture. And it's not glazed right there, so it's like meant to sit. You guys, what am I going to do? I don't know what it is. Okay. So there's that. I'm going to come look in the chat. I do have one other thing. It's a purse that I bought, but it's really messed up. And I can't decide, like, do I just redonate it or do I try to list it anyway? But I got it because it has this really cool, like, Art Deco leather imprint in it. You see the birds. And I can't remember what I bought it for. I bought it at a garage sale. And it's just, like, falling apart. But I was like, it's so pretty. Anyway. So I can't decide if I'm going to try to sell it or just say I was rescuing you. Sorry. Okay, let me look back in the chat and see what we've got. Let me scoot myself over, pop the chat up, and dive in real fast. Let me get a drink. Drink. Okay, so do I get all the way up to the top? Oh, but you can't see it. Oh, I'm moving everybody. That's not what I want to do. Just want to move the chat. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. There's hi's everybody. Hi's everybody. Weeping Angel, yay. And then we were talking about the different doctors. So scary. Lydia saying, have you heard of Cellhound app? I know where to go. Right there. I have not. I'll have to look it up. Dan says you should set up a golf-related drinks table in your backyard for passing trade. That's right. Dawn says I met two doctors, Tom Baker, and John Pertwee. Sweet. Your favorite is Tom Baker. He's the one that had like the long scarf, right? I always get them mixed up. 9 and 11 were your favorite. Madhu says, give Margaret a thumbs up. Do. Let me go see how many people we have watching. That reminds me. 84. 19 thumbs up. You guys, I want to go to the trunk or treat tonight. And if I don't get enough thumbs up, my mom says I can't go. So, I need that. I need the trunk or treat. Okay, so they're talking, Julie and Kate are going back and forth. They're talking about how in the Santa one, they didn't keyword it right. No Christmas or ornament or anything like that. Yeah. Okay. Lechuza Celeste says, do I charge shipping or include the shipping in the cost and price of the item? I charge shipping. I've tried doing in years past, I've tried doing free shipping, but I always end up messing up or something if I take an offer and then I end up losing money. And so I needed everything to be streamlined. With as chaotic as my life is, I had to streamline it. So that was my choice. I know some people really like doing free shipping, but I don't. Okay. Oh yeah, you're talking about Don Quixote. Hello, hello. Then, yes, okay. Yadro is Portuguese. Oh, sweet. Okay. Match. Okay, now we're at our mystery items. Okay, so here Jody's saying that it's maybe a match holder. That makes sense. Okay. A wall pocket. Could be Russian. For herbs or dried flowers. Never seen a beaded one. Okay. I'm going to see. So I'm going to look for wall pocket, match holder, because we can put the matches in there. Oh, yes. Nose hair trimmer. Okay, so there's that. And then this one, friends are saying maybe it's a neti pot. I don't think so. Neti pots weird me out. My sister got me one, and I have never used it because I'm just like, I don't know about that. Looks like a humidifier of some sort. Thanks, Tina Marie. Ironing spritzer, a clothes dampener. I could see that, but how do you get it to not? Because once the water's in there, you got these holes. I could see that, though. I mean, you could lay it down, but it's just going to roll over, right? Like so, you know? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Okay. It jumped. Dawn says, the beaded thing is a holder for a box of matches. Found something similar. Beaded brush holder antique. Oh, sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, and then our ginormous mystery green thing. I love the color, by the way. I love this color. Did I go to the mystery store? No, but I would love to. Mystery store sounds fun. It looks like a great succulent planter. Yeah, that's what at first that's what I thought. Well, maybe it's a planter because my dad's always growing succulents out of weird stuff. Find a broken branch off of something, stick a plant on it. You know, that's my dad. Anyway, looks like something from Beetlejuice. Dan says, yeah, it does. Totally, right? Flower holder, maybe for hibiscus. List the bag as a restoration project. Ooh, that's a good idea. Disclose. Oh, yeah. The purse is beautiful. I just couldn't, right? So, list the purse. Free shipping. Okay. Maybe it's missing a base that it would sit on. So we still don't know what this is. Maybe somebody who watches later will know. Oh, I forgot. That was my big screen. So maybe somebody later will know what this is. Because as of yet, I just spent $5 for us to... Hello? Hello? No. Hello? Okay. All right, enough silliness. Y'all didn't come here for silly. Or did you? Okay, so those are my cool items that I wanted to share with you guys. And to give you guys some heads up as far as like the Don Quixote stuff and the Storyteller dolls. And that was basically it. Those were the two main ones that I was like, if you don't know about these things, you need to know about these things. So, Dawn says, beaded match holder is Native American Iroquois. Oh, okay. I will definitely look that up again. I will look that up with those keywords, and I appreciate it. See? We help each other. I help you, you help me. And everybody gets along just fine. Always. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Let me go see if I get to go to the trunk or treat today. I need Kit Kats? Stat. So, are you guys, do you celebrate Halloween? Or do you decorate or get candy? Anyway, what's your favorite candy? Halloween style. Oh my gosh, what's my favorite? I like Kit Kats. I like Reese's Pieces a lot. The only problem with Reese's Pieces is I eat too many. And then I get a stomachache every time. But they're so delicious. So delicious. Anyway, so those are some of my favorites. And Snickers if they're frozen. I like them frozen. Okay, thanks for coming to hang out, everybody. And I enjoyed talking. And I will see you guys on the next one. If you're watching later, then leave me a comment and let me know what you think on these things. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. I have like 2 bins hauls because I took my kids one time and I have a haul that I still haven't shown from that. And then I have a haul from what I went to yesterday. And I got a lot of footage, so I can't wait to edit that for you guys too. So I'm excited for that. Okay, looking in there. Oh, mini M&M's bars. Reese's Pumpkins. Ooh. Chocolate and peanut butter. Anything chocolate and peanut butter, right? Reese's. Oh my gosh. Yes. But I can't. Here's the thing. I can't buy the chocolate yummies for the kids because I end up cherry picking things out of it. So I have to get something else like dots and other stuff. My kids like the dots. But like the other kind of candy, like Twizzlers and dots and sweet tarts and all of that, bottle caps and things. Because then I know I won't go in there and eat too much of it. Too much of it. Candy! Come on! It's candy. All right. I got to go figure out trunk or treat tonight, and I will see you guys. Dawn says, similar beaded wall hanger on Ruby Lane for $85. I need to go take some pictures. All right. Thanks so much for coming, you guys. Mwah! Big kisses and hugs to everybody, and I'll see you soon. Oh, and I always forget this. I'm going to hit the button, and I already kissed everybody goodbye. Bye.